Hello and welcome to Cheetah TV. My name's Brian Badger from the Cheetah Conservation Fund. Now, welcome along to the episode, and today I want to take you out to Namibia and show you some of the wonders of the country, but also tell you a bit more about CCF's work within the country. Now, don't forget, if you do like the videos, please like, share, subscribe and comment. It really does help us grow, and it helps us get the word out about frontline conservation. Any information about anything that we talk about today can be found on our website, which is at cheetah.org. Now, there you'll find lots of resources. If you're a teacher, there's lesson plans. There's everything from scientific papers to colouring sheets. So pop along to cheetah.org for all things cheetah conservation. Now, Namibia. Well, why Namibia? Well, Namibia is like no place on earth, with its wide open savannas, arid deserts, and wildlife-rich ecosystems. It offers the perfect habitat for cheetahs. But it's not just the landscape that makes the country special. It's the people. And Namibia is known for pioneering conservation policies and a deep commitment to living with wildlife. For over 30 years, well, it's actually 35 years now, CCF has been based right here in the heart of Namibia, leading the global effort to save the cheetah. Now, there's lots of facets to cheetah conservation, or the conservation of cheetahs. You can start off with the rescue, the rehab, and the release of cheetahs. And every year, or whenever necessary, really, we take in cheetahs in need, some injured, some orphaned, and others caught in human-wildlife conflict. Farmers trap a cheetah thinking it's a threat to their livestock. Well, at CCF, we work to resolve these situations humanely, giving the animal a second chance and giving the farmers tools to coexist. Now, whenever possible, we always re-release the cheetahs. We collar them, we can track them, we can learn a lot about the cheetah's range that way. And if the farmers kind of know that we're aware of where the cheetahs are, and we can track it remotely via satellite, they're a lot happier with the cheetahs being released back onto their land. We also operate our livestock guardian dog program, where we train and place Anatolian shepherds and Kangals with farmers. Now, these dogs protect livestock and reduce the need to kill predators. It's one of our most successful tools, for kind of peaceful coexistence, really, because it's all about an integrated landscape system, and it's about predator-friendly farming. And you've also got habitat restoration. CCF tackles habitat loss head on. Our bush block program turns invasive thorn bush into clean burning fuel, restoring savannas while creating jobs and energy solutions, but also looking beyond that as well, with things like biochar that can be used to enrich the soil, and lots of other different projects there. So there's various Cheetah TV episodes that purely focus on the bush block program, the habitat restoration program, and all of the Cheetah TV episodes can be found on the Cheetah TV playlist on the Cheetah Conservation Fund's YouTube page, which is at CCF Cheetah. Now, we've also got the research. Now, research is incredibly important to understand the problems, to develop the solutions, and to implement the solutions. And our state-of-the-art research lab, it's kind of studies lots of different things. In one, the genetics lab, for instance, studies the genetics of the cheetah, the health and the ecology, sharing the findings that benefit conservation efforts around the globe. So understanding the cheetahs, their movements, the relationship between each other, and also identifying subspecies, things like the cheetahs that are caught up in the illegal wildlife trade in Somaliland, for instance. through extensive research, that was proven that they all come from the same subspecies. So that helps us with the decision making, not just for CCF, with places like IUCN, for instance, and categorizing that particular subspecies as endangered. And then we've got the education and the outreach. The foundation of everything is education. So from Namibian schools to international classrooms, universities, you name it, we try to inspire the next generation to care, to act, and to protect for a future, not just for the cheetah, but its whole ecosystem. Now, you can visit us in Namibia. You could stay at the Cheetah View Lodge or Babson House. Could take guided walks through our conservation centre and meet the cheetahs we care for. There's nothing quite like seeing conservation in action, right here in the land that inspired it. So Namibia is more than just a setting. It's a conservation success story, written every day by people, cheetahs, and the connection between them. So you can follow us on all the social media platforms, and our tag is at CCF Cheetah. Now you can visit the website to find out lots of different information at cheetah.org to learn a lot more about the work we do, not just in Namibia, but throughout the cheetahs range. And please stay tuned for more stories, more insights, and more passion right here on Cheetah TV. So subscribe, click the notification button so you'll be notified of future episodes. But in the meantime, just have a little look across the gorgeous landscape that is Namibia. And until the next time on Cheetah TV, from me, Brian Badger, I'll speak to you again very, very soon. Thank you.